Hi everyone. Thank you for being here again with me today. I want to solve this lab with you. This is a cross-site request forgery lab. So in this lab, they said a cross-site request forgery where token validation depends on request method. So most of the time on normal web application mostly they enforce. They enforce validation cross-site request security on the post request, and they leave the get request because post request is more dangerous. Post have to post something into the server, and why get have to take something out of the server. So the post request is always very critical, and that is why they validate it. So right now we are going to exploit that vulnerability in this lab. Now this lab's email change functionality is vulnerable to cross-site request forgery. It attempts to block cross-site request forgery attacks, but only apply defense to certain type of requests. To solve the lab, use your exploit server to host an HTML page that uses a cross-site request forgery attack to change the viewer's email address. You can log into your own account using the phone. So these are the credentials they gave to us. So let's see. Let's access this lab and see what we can do. Okay. Come on, don't be slow. Okay, sorry. My internet has been very sluggish recently. So now this is the web application. Then we have to go to the, let's try and log in. Winner and Peter. Okay, now we've logged in, right? So logging in now. Let's see if we can change our email from here. Let's use test at gmail.com. Let's see. Okay, you see, it updates here normally. So let's go to our Bob and see what our Bobsy was able to intercept for us. We go to browser HTTP request. Scrolling down, okay, you see that this is the request. Let's send this request to repeater. Now going down to repeater, this is the request. We'll send it. It's a 302 found. Now that was because it was post, and in this post request, if you look well, you will see that there is an email. This is email, and you see there is a CRF token. So technically meaning if you try to change email address without this token, it will not take effect. So let's see, let's change this. Let's see now. Let's remove this CRF token and let's try it again. You can see 400 bad requests. So let's go back to our original request. So what if we change this to, let's change the request body to a get request. So when we when we change it to a get request, the parameters down here now comes up. That's when you know it's now trying to probably get this from the server, which is somehow. So you can see with this now, let's change this test to, and let's send it with the token. Oh, 302 found. Now, what if we do it without the token? Let's clear the token. So without the token, let's send again. Oh, you see, it worked. So that means there is no proper validation for the get method. So right now, let's change this to 3 and let's see. Wow, it works. That's fantastic. Let's go back to let's reload. Oh, you see, it appeared. Okay, now let's go back to our pop and see we have to send this to our victim to be able to click, right? So now normally we are supposed to do this with, if we are in Bob Professional, we are supposed to generate an HTML vulnerable page that would have sent to victim, but we couldn't do it there. So here it gave us payload here that we can use. That is solution. There is the payload here that we can use. So we'll copy this whole payload. We'll come back to our lab. Let's go to our exploit server. So on the exploit server now, we delete this body. So this is just like you are crafting a malicious email to send to a victim to be able to click. So this is now this is where we are crafting our malicious email now. So let's get our URL. You go back to your Bob. On the Bob, on that get request, you click on it and let's copy the URL. Copy URL. Then we'll come back to our exploit server. Our exploit server, we replace this URL with that our URL. Okay. So I think this should be. So we'll come here and change it to 5.6. Then coming here, let's change. I think I have to remove this. Okay. Let's come here and see. Let's change this to 5. Okay. That should be it. Restore it and let's view the exploit. Yes. Let's view the exploit. See that it's working. You see, it's 45. It actually worked. So let's go back. Yes, let's go back to our exploit server. Right. Okay. Let's go back to our exploit server. Then let's now send it to victim with 48. Let's first of all store it. Then after storing, we deliver to victim. So you see, we've already solved the lab. So what this means is technically the victim has already clicked our malicious HTML link, and coincidentally, we were able to change their email address to our own email address. Thank you for watching and thank you for learning. Please try and click the like button and the subscribe button. That is the only thing that keeps us doing what we are doing, and we want to make sure that we share this knowledge so that everybody out there will be able to grab from a knowledge like this. You see, most of the time when you see a web application that has a cross-site request forgery validation or protection, you don't just believe that it's no more vulnerable. No, there are other places you can go through. You can change the request method. There are other things you can do to make that web application become vulnerable.